Okay, guys, OpenAI has launched a recent demo related to taking an interview. So let's have a look.
Hey, so guess what? I've got a huge interview coming up, and I really would love your help preparing for it.
That's fantastic news. I'd be thrilled to help you get ready. What's the interview for, and how can we start preparing?
It's a software engineering, and I was thinking you could do kind of a rapid fire mock interview, maybe ask me three questions, and at the end, you can give me some feedback.
Idea. Let's dive straight in. First question. Can you tell me about a challenging technical problem you solved in your previous projects and how you approached it?
Yeah, well, at my previous company, developing an app, originally it was on one platform. But then when we supported another platform, we had to find a way to synchronize the data across both platforms. So we had to build a synchronization engine to handle that, and we ended up open sourcing it, and it was useful for a lot of other projects.
That sounds like a really impactful project, especially since it went open source and benefited others. Now, for the second question. How do you typically approach learning a new programming language or technology?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think the best way to learn any new technology is to just start using it, starting with small projects and building up from there. Mm, I think I've learned a lot that way.
Hands on experience is definitely a solid approach. Now, for the third and final
Go on.
type, sure thing. How do you handle tight deadlines or pressure when working on a project?
I think the key there is prioritization. I think being taking the time up front to be really clear about what's important and what can wait will make a big difference.
Absolutely. Prioritizing tasks effectively can make a huge difference under tight deadlines. Great answers. Your responses show a solid mix of technical skill and thoughtful approach. For feedback, I'd say you did an excellent job concisely explaining your experiences and approach. Just remember to keep your examples as relevant as possible to the job you're applying for. Anything else you'd like to practice or go over?
Um, No, I think that's it. But any other kind of constructive feedback? I want to really make sure I'm ready here.
You've got a strong foundation, and I can see you're thoughtful in your responses. Just a couple of things to fine tune. First, in your answers, try to weave in specific examples that highlight your skills and achievements, especially those relevant to the job you're applying for. This will make your responses more memorable and impactful. Second, be concise but thorough. It's a balancing act, but the goal is to give enough detail to be informative without overloading the interviewer with information.
I see.
So, as you guys saw, he asked to take an interview, and GPT-4, brilliantly took the interview. But as you saw, he had turned on the camera, but GPT-4o didn't give any feedback based on the posture or anything. But now he'll be deliberately asking GPT-4o to give any feedback related to his posture and, his body language. So, let's see how it responds.
Yeah, I see. Anything about my body language? Did I was my delivery okay?
Your body language was generally positive and engaging. You maintained good eye contact and seemed attentive, which is great. One note though, try to avoid touching your face too much. It can be distracting and might give off signs of nervousness. Overall, you came across as thoughtful and focused, which is exactly what you want.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Thank you.
So as you guys saw, this was the demo from GPT-4o. So what you guys think, if you had this feature, what would you use it for? Comment down and let's discuss on this topic.